Welcome back to Inside Sim Racing and another test drive in the preview build of F1 2016. I'm Billy Strange and this is round 3 in the Career Championship. Okay, so what we're looking at is a lap around Bahrain in the Mercedes, and this is just one lap before we get into the actual career race with the Manor. And I just wanted to showcase the difference. If you had watched the previous video of mine in round 2 where I drove the Manor, you'll see the differences between that car and now the Mercedes that I'm driving right now. Biggest differences is when you start a career championship, your car is started out at a lower level, it seems like. Plus, I picked a lower tier car, so the car is going to be significantly off the pace. You know, doing this in time trial, you can see the accelerated pace that the Mercedes has. So there are differences even between career mode, it seems, and the standard time trial mode that just gives you an optimal condition. Anyway, just wanted to show that, and I'll let this lap finish out, and then we will start the race. Alright, so we're going 5 laps, round 3, and it's raining. I did not qualify and or practice in the rain. It was nice and sunny out, so I had Park Fermi rules on. So I did not get to practice at all in the rain, so this ought to be interesting. Pretty good traction off the line, even though it was spinning the tire a little bit. It was manageable. Ooh, just got to be careful through here. This is probably one of the worst circuits to have it rain on, too. There's so many odd and tight turns. Just trying to make it. Look out. Whoa. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow, slow, slow. Ah! Didn't think I was going to make it. Oh, getting sideways. Trying to keep the revs down. Oh, so I don't do that. And then try not to lock it up going into the turns. It's pretty tricky. Initially off the start, I thought the water effects were a little ridiculous, but actually they're not that bad. You tend to look through them in this perspective. This ought to be an interesting turn. Look out. I couldn't get on it. I faded out to the rumble strip out there, and I know if I got on the throttle, it was just going to spin me out. Got on the throttle, spun the tire a little, and then it went forward. Look out. Just trying to make the turns as a challenge. So, I had beat my last rival, and it managed to make Mr. Lewis Hamilton my next rival, which, not so good. For me, at least. I bumped the difficulty up again, so it would be more challenging, and I suffered in qualifying. They were definitely much faster. I'm not very good at this track, admittedly. there are parts in this track I just don't sync up real well with, so I did a lot of practice just trying... Oh no. I'm trying to go way too fast into there. Let's drive under that guy. Past Button. Vettel's the next car in line. Oh. Anyway, yeah, it made Lewis Hamilton my rival. That's not going so well. And then I qualified dead last, which wasn't great, so I didn't meet my team goal of, I think it was 18th. Look out. And so now my team goal for the race is 20th, and I think the game was taking pity on me. It put me in the rain, which I think helps me out quite a bit. Just try not to lock the tires up. Oh, too fast, too fast. Oh, maybe not. Trying to find that balance of getting the car through the turn quick enough so that maybe some of the aero will take over. For as awkward a corner as this can be, it's actually kind of cool. So we got Vettel and then a Williams. Raikkonen. On lap 3. Oh no, that's too fast, that's too fast, that's too fast, too fast, too fast. Gets tricky. Oh, that's too quick. Too wide. Too fast. Sometimes in the rain on a real circuit, saying this, meaning that just not in a game, offline can tend to have more grip because the surface is more rough than what's been run on. So sometimes that's slick. Not that Codemasters was able to do that in a game, but it would be interesting if it could be done. If you notice a couple things while I'm driving between my wheel and the on-screen wheel, yes, there's like a... Not paying attention, not shifting. There's like a little bit of a visual lag, but there's also this odd where I lose the force feedback, like that right there in the center, and so you get this like where it's not steering, and then it tries to catch up with itself. It's very odd. And then I also noticed I'm using Ricmotech GT Pro 1 pedals, and plugging it into my PC, there is a huge dead zone spot at the bottom of the pedal. I have to push the throttle pedal like halfway to get it to register. No other game does that. I went in, checked my... Come on. Checked my... what is it? The control panel. And it's working fine in the control panel. Again, it doesn't happen in any other game, so it's probably just a bug. So I have the model that has an adapter to plug into the TX wheelbase. Come on. And it seemed to take a lot of it out. Now I probably press it like a fifth away, and then the throttle comes in. Still not easy to get used to, but it's manageable. So I feel like I've got a little more throttle control. See, there goes that wheel again. It kind of did that little hitch. Did it again there. And again there. Weird. And it's been doing it this whole time. I just haven't mentioned it yet. And it's doing it. It's not from the car getting sideways. It seems like quick directions back and forth the game doesn't seem to handle. Like I said, this doesn't happen in any other game. Oh, we've got Bottas passing us, and then Vettel's... Oh, I'm not paying attention. That was a stupid mistake. I was looking at who was behind me and not paying attention to the car in front. Racing 101. Don't pay attention to the car behind you. Stupid. We got Bottas back. We're back up to 8th. Last lap. See if we can get Vettel. I locked it up a little there. So the only thing I can think of doing with my pedals for this game is to create a different profile where the throttle ramps up real quick at the beginning. So maybe the throttle will come in sooner. Oh. You know, you're just... I think I'm going slow enough, and I'm obviously not. I like how the driving line has started to shed the water. It's kind of a cool looking feature. Again, I know I'm pointing out shortcomings with F1 2016, but I genuinely like it. I think it's fun. I think it's great so far. Again, if you haven't seen my other videos, I quantify this with, it's not an absolute sim, but I think it does a good job in the driving department to split the difference between like a simcade and pure simulation. You know, if you don't want to run the career mode, you don't have to. You can race single races, full length if you want to. All the options are there for you. You're just not going to get in-depth car setups that you're used to if you're, you know, used to playing like an R Factor 2 or iRacing or something like that. Alright, well, we got by those guys. And there we go. Not bad. I think the rain helped us out. I don't think I would have finished nearly that high with dry conditions. I think I would have been relegated back into the teens. So that's the end of round 3 at the Shanghai circuit. We went from 22nd to 7th. Don't think I would have done that if it hadn't been raining, especially with the difficulty bump I gave myself again. They said they are still tweaking and reworking the AI, so the AI is not necessarily representative of the final product in this build. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that race. Kind of gave you a look at what the rain could possibly look like. And if you did enjoy it, please click that like button. If you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing to stay up with F1 2016 from Inside Sim Racing. You can also visit isrtv.com for all the latest in sim racing news. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can hit strange_Billy. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you all in the next video.